My AfterBuzz TV Drag Race Kitty Girls, we are about to discuss All Stars Season 4, Episode 9. This is the Kitty Girl Challenge. If you like Sex in the City, this one's for you. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, 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 Drag Race fans! That's our new intro music, brought to you by the legal department at TV.
I love it.
I hope you're enjoying it. As always, we thank our viewers who watch us live. It's so exciting to see first-time live viewers like Aiden and Ben, who Ben is from New Zealand.
Yep.
So we thank you guys for tuning in live and joining in on the fun. And every so often, we have people who are former panelists join live in the chat. Ronnie's in there right now. Sometimes Tony makes an appearance. So you never know who you
Never
might see.
know.
I am your host, 123 Jackie B. With me, as always, are Mark.
Hello, Mark J. Freeman in the house.
Jayla.
Hello, kitty girls. Are you ready for me?
And Ollie. He's wearing his kitty ears.
Hi, guys. Sorry that you can't see it if you're watching or listening on podcast form, but yeah, they're here.
They're cute. I like them.
Thank you.
They are really cute. So what did you guys think of this episode? I'm prefacing this with the fact that I have barely seen any episodes of Sex in the City, so
Same.
I just
know what you guys know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to say that this episode also didn't give it to me. I didn't understand the challenge, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad for Latrice because she got put in another acting and group challenges aren't her thing.
No, but here, I didn't want to discuss it up front, but I feel like Latrice actually does really do well in scripted acting challenges.
Mm-hmm.
She has a hard time being impromptu because like she'll have people drive her nuts. But when she's scripted, she's on point. Because remember during her season, she did that scripted challenge and she killed it. And she was actually my favorite in this one.
I thought mine too,
Yeah.
and I thought she did do a great job acting wise. I thought she was probably the most gifted in that department.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought her
Okay.
delivery, as far as an actor, was good.
If you're judging it on quality acting, yes. If you wanted over the top campy acting, then no. You know what I mean? Like, because
I feel
Monique
like
did a
that's
good
what it
job,
could've
but she
been.
did it a different way. Her approach to it was different. Felicity Huffman. I mean, it's Felicity Huffman. How do you not believe anything she says when it comes to acting? And she even said to Latrice, that you were the only one that really listened. And if anyone's an actor, they know how important listening is to acting.
Well, I probably feel like they might have pulled my lipstick for this episode because I wasn't sure like what they wanted from that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They wanted you to act, but they said, well, you're acting too much. Now act less.
It's-
Like, I didn't understand.
Well, it's again, I feel like sometimes they do pick challenges that are kind of
Ambiguous.
because I think I wrote it in my notes even. It's like the Kristen character. I don't care who it is. It's just a tough character
It's a
to
boring
play.
character.
Yeah.
And it is the straight character, where things are bounced off of them.
Yep.
They're not necessarily giving the jokes. I think Trinity had an advantage playing Kim. It's hard. It's hard because I think it doesn't matter who would have done it. They would have been told, I just needed more. I wish it popped more. It's like, well, that's the character. The character never really ever pops.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's whether you played it well or not.
I think
So-
the problem for me was that I don't think any of it was funny. I don't think the writing.
Right.
Whoever
I agree.
wrote the script, it reminded me so much of last season when they did Breast World. If you remember
Yeah.
that episode, it was not funny at all.
I don't actually remember that episode because I
it's
forgot
okay.
about
Like
it.
it's so I feel like that was this episode for this
Yeah.
season. There's always an episode that's
well, I'm
just
glad
horrible.
I don't feel like the opposite one this week.
It was so cringeworthy
yeah.
to watch, especially if you're watching this go to like the viewing parties or
I
whatever.
didn't
and
understand the challenge.
everyone
so-
was just like, "What?" When we were watching it together, it wasn't
So
funny.
you know what the funniest part was to me was the prep. The prep where you
Yeah.
see Ross give like the funny comments and people trying to like or give. I mean, I don't think all of his comments were meant to be funny, but
Right.
he then see everybody try and kind of like adjust to them and then see the other people's like sidebars. Like I was laughing when Trinity said that Naomi's acting was all Club 90.
Club 96.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's so true.
Yeah.
So the most fun part of the episode was the prep for me, which, as you guys know, I do
Yes.
love my prep.
She likes the behind the
she likes
scenes.
I like the behind the scenes knowledge.
Adding on to that, I like to like during the preps, the scene or whatever. Latrice had me like so excited, and I feel like this whole competition, Latrice is my girl. I have to say that first, but I'm always like on the edge of my seat, excited to see what she's about to do, and I'm still just sitting there waiting, like, okay, any day now. So I just feel like she missed the mark, and the right person went home.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll discuss it. Stay tuned for more from March A. Freeman.
Do you guys have any other thoughts on like the prep, how they were doing like the rock paper scissors for?
I wish Naomi would have decided.
Yeah,
Because
same.
she, you know what I mean?
Same.
Like, because she made the decision to get rid of Manila. At this point, there's no harm in just picking somebody. I wish she would have just said, nope, I'm in charge. I will delegate. You get this, you get this.
Yeah.
I wish she would have done that.
Yeah.
I think Trinity and Monique just had really good parts to play with, because those are the ones who altered the story. So like they really got lucky, or Trinity got really lucky, and then Monique just coming in at the last second. So that was those were the standout roles for sure.
Honestly,
automatically.
though, I think Monet would have done a better job as the Kim Cattrall
Yeah.
character, because when I was hearing Monet's impressions, it's like, okay, that impression sounds more like Kim Cattrall to me than what Trinity was doing. I mean, Trinity was playing up I'm like, what she normally does, which is like, I'm a Trinity sex kitten, but I was like, Monet sounds more like that character, and Monet is, not that Trinity's not funny, but like, Monet is funny and sounds like the character, so I think she would have knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when Monique said, I don't see her being dainty.
Yeah.
To Monet, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was a lot of fun shade in that. Ollie, can you let people know about iTunes?
Oh,
Which is
of
what I was
course,
trying to
Jackie.
say.
Yes, Jackie, I'll take it from here. I've been waiting for this whole moment for my entire life. So, guys, ladies, all y'all, we love you guys so much, and thank you for letting us be the ESPN of TV Talk. But we need you guys to subscribe to us. Give us that 5-star review. We'll shout you out at the end. Right, Jackie? Right, Mark?
We're going to shout you out.
And just keep commenting. Give us those 5 stars. We really love talking. And, the discussion doesn't end here, especially if you're not tuning in live. So, yeah, just leave us a comment. We love to get back to you guys, because we don't only do this for ourselves, but we do it for you. We love you guys. And until then, just keep enjoying our shows, and we'll shout you out.
Now take your shirt off. If we get a 5-star, Ollie will take his shirt off. So.
That was Ollie's new segment. Just kidding.
Can I get a check also, please?
Please.
Woo!
What in the
How'd you know Ollie likes whips?
So,
next segment.
Runway was, I'm looking for my runway notes, but Runway was the kitty cat couture, which... It's funny because when she said that, I was just thinking, because like the challenge was Kitty Girl Challenge.
Yeah.
So when I first thought Kitty Cat Couture, I was like, oh, they're just going to do like a cat version of Sex in the City. But that didn't happen.
No,
so.
Sorry. But I wish Nina Bonina was here for this.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
she's at home punching the air right now. I wish that she could be there. So, she's about to explode. I wanted to see her kitty couture. But she did post one. She did... the Tom and Jerry, the female cat. I can't remember her name.
Oh.
Toodles or something like that. She did it on her Instagram. So I was like, okay, good. She's okay.
She has a lot of fun animal looks on her Instagram.
So yeah. I wanted to see some kitty couture.
So what did you guys think of Rue's outfit? More leg, and I'm loving it. She has body yaddy yaddy.
Don't shoot me, but we've seen it before.
Well, I tweeted this earlier this week. I'm living for Rue's looks this season. I think even though we have seen it before, I've also seen the evening gown, Bianca Del Rio look out of her for 9 seasons up until now, 9+ seasons. So you know what I mean? So I'm happy to see the leg. I'm happy to see something different. I think Raven, kudos to you, because she's looking hot and amazing.
I just want to know that there's legs beyond 50.
Yeah, there are.
Oh yeah, they looked good though.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't my favorite, but I thank you for giving us leg. Thank you for giving us something different.
Yeah, I love the blue. I'll never forget the blue and pink dress with the leg, like killing it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And Michelle's Catwoman look, I thought that was really cute.
I loved it. I think
Was
that's
it?
great.
I don't remember that one.
What Michelle was wearing?
What was she?
The glasses.
She has a
and
big-
the
Oh, that's
She
right.
was basically dressed like a Catwoman.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like,
Like
why
Eartha Kitt.
It looked a little
Okay.
costumey to me. Sorry, Michelle.
Well, we
shtick.
want to send Michelle Visage some love right now.
But that's what she always says
is
to people, so.
Getting breast reduction surgery. She was having health issues, so she's now having surgery this past week, or had surgery this past weekend to get her breast implants
Okay.
removed.
Speedy recovery.
So speedy recovery
speedy.
to Michelle Visage.
Don't
Rest
put
in
her in a
peace.
green robe at the hospital. She's not going to like that.
And so speaking of Kitty Couture, I was
Oh,
able
yes.
to do a throwback. I don't know, it's Throwback Sunday now, but I was my Kitty Couture, me and Trinity The Tuck. For our audio listeners, I'm a kitty cat, and my kitty cat.
Who's in the
couture.
middle?
That is Sonia Dela Cruz. She's
Okay.
one of the performers at Hamburger Mary's Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
So we were in Florida doing a little fun Halloween show, and that's me, and that's the real top 3 for All Stars 4. That picture got leaked, okay?
Oh.
So yeah, my Kitty Couture.
I love it.
They edited you out, girl.
Yeah,
Love
that's
it.
okay.
Shady.
Crown it.
I like that the runway matched the challenge. We don't always see that. So I thought that was kind, you know what I mean? Because it had Kitty in the. I mean, it
In the
really
title.
matched, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. The word was the same in both.
The word
was the same. Thank you, I appreciated that. I thought it was. I always am going to go with somebody who thinks a little more outside the box. As much as I appreciate, are we talking
I
runway
agree with
right?
you.
now? Okay.
I agree with you.
As much as I appreciated Trinity's cat, and she moved like a cat, and I was like,
let's review the looks. I
cat
want to
realness.
kind of remember.
Yeah, let's go one by one. So
okay,
up
'cause I
first
don't-
we have Latrice.
No.
And
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He didn't even
I'm
wait.
sorry, y'all. I just had to.
He pulled a Mark J.
Jackie, please
Freeman.
continue. I don't like to interrupt, but like just,
mother like dog.
I know, I'm rubbing off on my baby girl.
Okay, proceed, Jackie, please.
So Latrice didn't actually do up her face like a kitty cat. Her dress had this like kind
Cat
of like
print.
lion cat print thing going
Safari.
on. I actually thought the dress was beautiful.
The dress
Yeah.
is beautiful, but this is kitty cat couture, not safari couture.
Right,
Yeah.
I
You got
agree.
zebras, you got spots, you got a giraffe on the back. It was real Lion King realness. Lion King 2, though.
Yeah,
but Lion King is a cat.
yeah.
But
I
this
was
is like
okay
the
with
whole
it.
movie. This is the whole movie, like the whole opening scene. So we didn't get cat from her. We got
I just think
safari.
I think it was too easy. Like it was too like. You got the list and you're like, okay, kitty cat couture, what can I wear that's in my closet? Oh, I'm gonna wear that. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, I want to pick something that's a little more outside the box and this and that. I did love her hair. I love the crimp big hair.
Yeah,
I
the
just
look
love
is
that.
amazing. Like,
And I
Latrice's
did
look.
agree with fashion designer Jason Wu that the chiffon was just kind of like a. Meh. I wish it did. I think if it had some kind of more dramatics to it, maybe like a big like.
Well, now
Lion
she
mane.
Like
did
a-
have a
yeah.
mane on the shoulder.
Yeah,
but
and
blended in
I
with the
didn't notice
hair.
that right away until like the second or third time I watched. I was like, oh, there's a
Exactly.
thing on her shoulder. So I like that, but
Someone in the chat said that the lion looks like a baby in her womb.
Oh,
look like what?
Looks like a baby in her womb.
Oh,
damn.
Y'all are in the. I'm over here crying.
But
They said it.
Ollie, what didn't you like
I
about
just think
it?
that she was juggling too many concepts within the dress, and I get it, jungle safari, Lion King realness, but this was the time for her to do a cat suit. I feel
Yeah.
like. Why didn't she do that?
Yeah, I
Come
agree.
on,
I
a
agree.
gown. Everyone's saying, please don't wear another gown, and she got sent home in a gown, and
Well, but in her defense, somebody won just wearing the same gown. So
But guess what? Latrice
But-
has made history, Drag Race history, believe it or not. She's the first and only queen to be eliminated four
4 times. Yeah, I
so
saw that.
she's
Wow.
a true all-star.
yeah.
I love Latrice.
I love
sorry.
Latrice.
I didn't mean to drag you like that.
I will
did it.
pay.
I love
There are a few
Latrice.
that I will pay money to see. She is definitely somebody I would pay money to see.
Yes.
I
And you
felt
can
so-
watch me in her new video, Excuse the Beauty, right now on YouTube.
All right, plug it, girl. Plug that shit.
And I am not going to excuse the beauty.
I feel bad for her in that picture I sent you guys earlier of her like sitting alone in the
With Roxy Andrews.
in the workroom. Like I felt so bad. 'cause
I
she was just
did.
alone. Everyone was talking, but yeah. We love you, Latrice. Okay,
We love you,
we love
Latrice.
you. We love
I
you.
think if her runway was better, she would have been in the top.
I
wanted to see
don't know
her
about
there.
that. But Bryce Mitchell called it a lion fetus. I like the lion fetus outfit, so there.
Oh, Monet?
Monet is next.
Okay.
This does look like a mouse. I agree with Michelle. It to me it read like a Pokemon. You know how the Pokemon characters don't actually always look like what they're supposed to be?
Yeah, but they kind of like reference it. Yeah.
Right. So that is kind of what it felt like to me, like some sort of like Pokemon or anime
Digimon.
take on a cat.
It was Pink Panther though.
Yeah.
It was too pink.
Pink Panther has like those
But
types
now,
of ears.
let's not give her too much because I'm proud of Monet for wearing this.
Yeah.
No ash gray tights. The body was great. The look is something new from her.
Yep.
Like this
No, I
deserves
agree.
to be like, you know, I know I might have messed up in the past, but this is my redemption. I deserve to be in the top 4.
I
agree.
agree. I definitely agree. I you know, when she came out, I was like, ooh. And I always have to go by my first reaction to it. I absolutely can nitpick. And, you know, I wish she had whiskers. I wish the makeup was a little more
I wish
cat-like.
she looked like a cat.
Yeah.
But I love the hair. I loved her body. I thought she looked amazing. Good for her. Good, and I do think it's a step up from where she was before.
I don't like this outfit.
Oh, I love it. Props to her for doing pink though. I've never seen Monet in pink.
Yeah.
Personally.
So Monique Heart did the Puss in Boots outfit where she
my
had like a
God.
big glittery hat and she's got the big glittery boots. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Now, this one got spoiled for me because I was accidentally on Instagram. I was scrolling and the East Coast had already posted it. And when I saw her come out on the runway, I immediately screamed to my phone.
Yeah.
Like, Monique, 10s, 10s, 10s across the board with
Yeah.
this look.
Yeah.
Like, I put, on my notes, I put 10, 10, 10s, do a death drop. So, this look, like, she deserved this. Oh my God, I have no words for this. Like, I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
And this is the time to be extra.
Yeah.
And it wasn't over the top. The simple like leg holster, amazing.
Yeah.
The color,
I want
amazing.
that hat. That's all I could think.
Yeah.
Is like, I want that hat.
I'm really proud to see her like do so well in this look, especially since I was saying like a couple weeks ago or maybe last week that her looks have been getting weaker. So I'm really happy that she really like making me eat my words right now because this is definitely one of the strongest looks, if not.
I think
the
it's
strongest.
one of her strongest looks for sure. I don't know if it's the strongest, but I think it's one of her strongest.
Definitely one of my favorite looks.
Because
of
I
all
loved
time.
her curves and swerves challenge.
The big cow.
The big cow thing.
That was, I think, my all-time favorite of
Yeah.
hers. But this definitely is up there.
Yeah, it was a win all across the board.
But not my favorite on the
next
runway.
we have Naomi Smalls, and I'm questioning Jason Wu's judgment because he was like, "This is fashion."
I
I'm
love
like,
it.
"You took toy cats and you strapped them to yourself,
No, but
and
it's
you didn't even
yarn.
get. She didn't even get the good cats. She got the dollar store cats
Oh.
and put them on her outfit."
I disagree. Oh, Jackie. Maybe sitting next to me is rubbing off on everybody.
Jackie.
I don't care that you got yarn balls on your head. It looks like your outfit was not complete.
I'm
love
gonna stand with you on
it.
this one. I put.
We'll have our voice.
I like. We're gonna split it 50-50 today, and this is why we're the ESPN of TV
That's
talk.
right.
Okay, so I don't get it. I don't like it. The color. I don't know. It's like she washed it a couple of times. It got caught on the dryer.
Yep.
And she's like, oh.
But that was the point of it. Was that it's made of yarn and that it was like cat.
I get
adder.
the point of it, but this is not the mark. you know.
She came around the corner and I was living.
Really?
Oh my God! I was so happy to see somebody not in a cat suit. Like as much as I loved Monique's, this to me was like, this is what I'm talking about. I love when it's outside the box. It's not what you would think when you see it on paper. I thought she looked amazing. I love that one eye was pink and one eye was green. I don't know if you noticed that, but they were.
I did notice that.
I just love that the yarn, the dress was ripped, or flawed, like the cat had scratched. Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
And also, I did add to that she had details. So
Yeah.
everything you're saying, I noticed.
Yeah.
It's great, not for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ollie?
Those dollar store cats, like
Leave those poor pussies alone,
gonna ask
Jackie.
her.
Act a fool, girl.
I loved it. I completely agree with everything that Marcus said.
Thank you, baby girl.
And I
50-50.
agree. Like, I love that she thought outside the box. Don't
Because I
take-
gave him beer today.
Don't. It was free beer. Don't take the challenge as literal as someone like Trinity. Like, it was nice.
Yes.
It was refreshing to see
Yes.
that. And I'm also a sucker for pastels. And I
Yep.
like that someone incorporated color just as Monet did into the challenge. Because you wouldn't think color with cats typically.
Right.
So I maybe I'm biased because I also like dollar store pussy. So
I
don't know.
Look at her making a joke.
Wait,
That's my
Ollie
baby
likes
girl.
dollar store pussy.
Spend a night out with her in West Hollywood. You'll understand what she's talking about.
Next is Trinity the Tuck. I actually did really love this outfit. It was sexy. It was a cat. It did the job for me.
I think for me it wasn't even so much the outfit as her moving in the outfit. Like
body.
it was just she moved like a cat. Like it was just like so like slinky
The
and
prance down the
yeah.
runway.
I was just like that's what I think I lived for more than the outfit.
I agree. Now, I wanted her to be like Chitara or something like that from like
Selena
Super
Kyle.
Friends.
I want some Selena Kyle.
That's literal because that was what Michelle was. Had Trinity would have made this into an entire like face, like paint, like blended the makeup, like I would have done the eyes with white, clown white to blend in with the
with the mask.
Yeah.
So it'd have been like a naked cat out there just walking.
That would have been
And
cool.
then blended in with the bodysuit so there won't be a disconnect within the mouth. and
Look
the
at us
eyes.
nitpicking.
Yeah. Now look at me, right? Now I think this is something I would definitely wear to 7-Eleven. Absolutely.
Just
I'm
like
definitely wearing
walk in
this.
and go, do you have milk?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the guys are
2%,
like,
please.
no, forget that. I'm like, do you have any chili dogs?
Oh, I'm
Stay away from you with those chili dogs afterwards.
So
It was all right.
the main challenge.
Oh, yes, and I brought in because Manila posted what she would have wore, and this probably would have been my. I mean, if it was on
It's
the runway,
gorgeous.
it's absolutely brilliant, gorgeous, typical Manila, elevated Siamese cat. Oh, living. If you're
beautiful.
listening to this and you're not
It's
watching,
it's a Siamese cat outfit, but
She's got a
can you find
Chinaman
it on
hat
her
on.
Twitter, on her
it's on her
Instagram?
Instagram, I do believe. I do
Yeah.
believe it's on her Instagram. So please go look at it because it is everything.
It's gorgeous.
I like the makeup on it.
Everything.
The shadows,
Oh,
dark
it's-
eye, dark eye.
Yeah.
Can you imagine her like finale look? God damn.
Girl, if she,
So
yeah,
sad.
Yeah.
She's still gonna wear it.
She's gonna wear it.
She'll
She's still
post
gonna
it.
make money
Yeah,
wearing
she'll
it.
post it.
So thank you, Josh. I forgot I sent that to you. So thank you for posting it.
Did you see Pheromone's Sex in the City look? She posted it. Go look at her Instagram.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's a choice. It was August
choice.
Getty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his work. So
Got it.
Okay.
So the main challenge was Sex and the Kitty Girl 3. And so after the runway, we get to see just full through what they
oh,
take.
we have a knock at the door.
A knock at the door.
is
Someone
that?
can.
Wait,
Someone
did someone
unlock it?
really knock?
Ollie,
I
go.
think that was me kicking my chair, honestly.
Do you want- I
It
can
might
still
be
check.
it might be our special guest.
Do you want me to check?
You can check.
Check.
I'll be right
Let's
back.
see if
But
that.
Take
I
one for the
did kick
team.
my own
Wait.
chair.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. It was me kicking my chair.
Like,
Sorry.
we
Sorry
might have
for all the
we might have a
excitement.
crash. I'm like, oh, somebody's
I'm
coming.
wearing big rain boots. It's raining here. So the main challenge, we finally got to see the video, and I agree with you guys where it wasn't like the best written thing, and I don't even like Sex in the City, so
Yeah.
it's just like the characters
do
are all
without
kind
it.
of like meh for
Yeah.
me anyway. But having watched this, if I was going to pick based just on who did what this week, I would have sent Naomi home so hard and so fast it wouldn't have been funny.
No.
Like her acting really was the like
Club 96. Yeah.
It was that. It was not like I agree with Michelle where she was saying this didn't remind me of Sarah Jessica Parker at all. And it was. The delivery was all kind of like Mean Girls rather than, like...
SJP.
Yeah, SJP. Which, even though she's a New Yorker, it's like you would think she would deliver things in like that sweet Southern way where you tell somebody shade, but you say
Like,
it
bless
in
your heart.
Yeah, like a bless your heart kind of thing.
Yeah, I think Naomi played Valentina.
Yeah.
It was very like every little thing was like pan to the camera, look to the camera, fashion. Like it was very like Valentina. So French Vanilla Fantasy.
But I do give her props because she's not an acting queen. Like for her to take the reins as like the, I know she
But
sucks.
why
She
wouldn't
bombed.
you play to your strength? Like if
Yeah,
you know,
because
if you
SJP is like a fashion icon to begin with. I
True.
feel like in New York at least. So
now don't hate me, but hate me. why is there so many acting challenges? This is not
Group
like,
acting challenges.
Yeah, this has. Where is the drag? Where is the? They used to sew and make competitions, and like you have a band, you can make something. What happens to Dollar Store challenge?
They used to stand on a wheel and get splattered with paint. I mean, what are we doing here?
The good old
This
days.
is very like, let's rush the production. Let's hurry up and do it because we need something.
I don't.
So sad.
I mean, I actually really do like the acting challenges because I am a fan of comedy queens, but it's
But they
just
used to do like Mike Ruiz used to come and do a photo shoot. Matt comes to do a photo shoot. Like, I don't. We miss the old drag queens.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. I just Sex and the City hasn't been on the air for like God knows how long, and it wasn't even I don't know. I know they did a Saved by the Bell one a couple years back, and I guess because I grew up watching Saved by the Bell, that was like exciting for me. But I don't know. I was just like, I just don't get this. But I did think Monique was funny as the.
She stole the show.
She was my favorite for
K-Jo.
sure.
She was really funny.
Yeah.
No, I did see that episode, so I did get the reference, and I was like, oh, that's funny. Yeah.
And her wig came off during the. We didn't even mention that.
Yes.
That's like her brand
Chronic
now.
wig lost
That is
its
literally
charm.
her brand now. And
Yes.
that was like when it did work. I felt like that worked. Like that was perfect for the scene. Like they should have kept that. I love that part.
Yes.
Oh.
Ding.
I actually loved I actually laughed out loud when she fell into the scene.
That was really
I
funny.
literally
Okay,
laughed
that was
out loud.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That was
hilarious.
funny. Probably the only time I laughed
Yeah,
in this
I
episode.
think so too. I think it was the only time I laughed out loud. That was really cool. And I really liked when I actually liked when Kim left the Post-it. I thought that was actually quite funny myself. And then I actually wrote down a couple things that I actually the Post-it note. I wrote that down. K-Jo falling into the scene. Who says? Oh, when Latrice, it's when she's Cynthia, the not in the actual scene, but playing Cynthia. She's like, "Who says I'm not funny? Is it because I'm a lesbian?" That made me laugh too. So there were some really cute moments, and actually when I watched it 4 times. Thank you very much.
Yes.
The 4th time, there was Latrice actually had quite a few really funny lines.
I thought so too.
That weren't really. She didn't play them over that time. I'm a sucker for subtle humor. Like I love when it like that Modern Family, Phil.
Yes.
That's just kind of under the radar humor. I live for that. So I'm not a big slapstick comedy person. So anything real slapstick, I don't usually laugh at out loud. So there were a lot of. I think speaking of nuance, Monet. I think Latrice had a lot more nuance to Cynthia than Monet did playing Kristen.
But
Monet is the most forgettable for me in this challenge. Like
They made her
faded
play
into
down.
She faded.
But again, I
can't
also
even-
think it's the character too.
it's the
so
character.
I'm not going to fault her 100% because then the actress who was on the panel, I'm all of a sudden drawing a blank.
Kristen-
No, the real actress that was on the judge.
Hoffman.
Felicity Hoffman. She even said to Monet, she's played those roles, and it's like it's just
There's only so much you can do.
There's only so much you can do, and even if she was trying to play it over the top, then she would have gotten knocked down because she was playing it over the top. I feel like it
that's
was a
what I'm saying.
lose-lose.
I didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a lose-lose part. Unfortunately,
Yeah, it was a lose-lose part.
Yeah. But good job for what you did.
I did think that the scene itself went on a little too long, like the clown thing. By the time they got
I
to the
didn't-
clown thing,
yeah.
I was like,
I didn't get that part.
I
at all.
didn't really either. The Met Ball. Yeah, she was doing her own Met Ball.
I zoned out at
Yeah.
that point, honestly. It was
But
just
I did
wasn't-
love Naomi's clown.
I like Trinity's clown.
Who was your
I
favorite
just,
clown?
I don't remember the clown.
I don't like clowns, so that whole part of my
Oh,
body
you
just
should
like
have told me
shut
that,
down.
Jackie. I'm gonna have a clown pop
Oh,
in
that's
here
our
one
special
day.
guest. Welcome the clown.
Pennywise. Bring him in.
No, thank you. So then we had deliberations.
Yeah.
Here's my little note on deliberations.
Get it,
I'm
Jackie.
tired of them.
Do we have a sound effect for Jackie giving her opinion on deliberations, please? There we go.
Oh,
I love
that's
that's good.
That is
like
good.
that.
Josh, you are on it, Josh.
Yes.
That's a good one. I'm tired of the deliberations because it's the same, like, now that we've got to this point of the show,
Yep.
I feel like I'm watching, like, half an hour of deliberations, and I'm like, God, we could be doing something else.
Yeah.
We could be doing a mini challenge, you know. They spend so much time over like whether or not this person left this week and what the rules are, and then they change the rules, and then like who's top, who's bottom, or whatever. And I'm like, you're just gonna choose somebody, and we're gonna know who you chose anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we're spending
I just
so much
hate hearing
time
the
on
word
it.
track record. I hate hearing it.
Yeah.
That was a drinking record. Or
Track record.
Drinking game.
Would
for
you like
sure.
another beer?
That's a yes.
And then at this point, it's like when you're so far along in the competition and you have the top 5 and you have to have like people coming in and re-explaining why they should be there. It's like, this is the top 5. Why do we have to have them explain why they have to be there?
Right.
You're sending them home because you want to send them home at this point.
I meant to bring this up the other day, if I may bring this up now, because I want to just talk about for a second Naomi's decision to get rid of Manila and how dramatic that was. Now, I think we can all agree, even whether you're happy that Manila went home or not, I think that was dramatic and it was entertaining, and it was one of the first times we got kind of excited watching the show.
Yeah.
Now, think for a second, if the first 4 eliminated queens were Trinity, Monet, Latrice, and who did I say?
Monique.
Manila. Say those are the first 4. Wouldn't that comeback episode of lip syncing against each other would have been 10 times better? Because
all the top 4 would have been switched out with the new 4.
Exactly. So then it really would have been like, could you imagine? So everybody was playing this game because Trinity said she wanted to play it fair. That's why they were playing it that way. I just wish somebody like Naomi at the beginning would have said, no, girl, which actually Manila did do. Manila said, maybe I should send home Valentina. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously they don't know that swap was going to happen, but play the game. Play the game the way you want to play the game. You don't have to play the game the way that somebody else on the show is playing the game. And it was much more exciting to watch.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been much more exciting if more people would have played like Naomi has played.
Yeah.
And Monet for that, because we didn't actually really talk about that Monet actually
picked Manila
as well.
Yeah.
And she was not apologetic about
she said,
it.
I don't need the explanation.
Nope.
Here you go.
Yeah, and I said that. I said, don't be surprised if Monet picked Manila as well, because she was not happy.
It's always the 5th queen. Like, it was Tatiana there, and then Bendela self-eliminating, and now we got, was it Manila? Damn.
Well, they need a halfway spike.
Exactly, and it creates that discussion. Like, everyone's talking about Drag Race, so that's smart.
But I wish that now that I know how they were doing it, I'm like, oh, that would have been so cool if like the 4 big people went home, and then it was like, surprise,
Right.
now you got to earn your spot, and then it really would have been a swap out. Like, could you imagine? Like, what?
Yeah.
That would have just been like TV gold. So they were thinking, I'm going to give kudos to the production team, because they were thinking, like, if we could get, I mean, obviously, that's proof positive, though, that they're not controlling the game, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
So then we had the lip sync, Janet Jackson, When I Think of You. I did not like the reveals. I thought they were boring. I feel like they were both so good at the lip sync that they didn't need to do a reveal. You were just doing a great job. I didn't need to see like Trinity taking off her skirt to just show that she's got a leotard on, and then
that she's tucked.
and then like Monique is wearing like a napkin outfit, and she just kept taking off layers of napkins.
Napkin outfit. Oh my god.
And I was like,
Perfect.
this is like too many napkins.
I like
Sorry,
that.
I have nothing to say because I'm trying to play it back in my head because I don't remember.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what did happen? But now that you said it back to me, I'm like, okay, that did happen.
I just felt like it was like, to me, because coupled with Monique's napkins and then Trinity's, like it was basically like a napkin skirt. I was like, it's just like, I feel like they're like throwing napkins on the stage, and it was worth nothing.
Because they're such great performers, I really wanted them to just
perform,
Yes.
lip sync. That's all. So I completely agree with that. And it's
I
kind
didn't
of like
the shoulder pads though. It was like
for
football
who?
shoulder.
Trinity?
shoulder
Trinity's
pads.
big
No, it
poof.
was Monique's. Monique's. She had shoulder.
I
pads
wish they would have
on.
stayed in their cat suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
Just
too.
I'm over
I did
reveals
too.
a little
But
bit.
I do applaud Monique for changing makeup.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
During
she
the-
was not. She didn't
yeah.
waste time either.
Yeah.
She got in there. She was like.
She was already, like, dusting,
yeah.
Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, I did. I'm so glad you said something about Monique's. That was like that took me back to season 10. I was like, girl, what do you have on?
You are in the top 5.
Every time, exactly. Like, if you're again, and this is they gave what's her name, Mimi on first so much credit. Like, if you're gonna do a reveal, girl, it better be a good reveal. You know what I mean? It's like, girl, you took off napkins, like literally. Come on.
I gave her a pass because of Puss in
such
Boots.
we've seen such I know that's why you have to give her a pass. It was like she had no other outfits after that
Right.
outfit or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we've seen such amazing reveals on this show that I feel like don't do it unless you're gonna wow us.
Yeah, it's got to be knocked. It's got to be something we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're both really good at lip syncing.
And
So it's not like you need that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it would have been great if they just lip sync. Lip sync. I just still don't
sync.
know the
Lip synced
plural of
it.
that.
Lip sync it in.
Link sicked it in. I like that.
I do have a college degree. Thank you very much. Contrary to popular belief. Thank you very much. The Ohio State University. Go Bucks. Is that it? Is that everything?
Someone commented that I was not feeling this episode. It's not that I wasn't
I
feeling.
think that was Ronnie.
Yeah. It's not that I wasn't feeling the episode in its entirety. It's just like, I wish they would have highlighted on the things I liked, like prepping up, maybe more prep time for the
Well,
acting
hopefully
challenge
we'll
or
get
something.
more of this for
you know.
season 11.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Could
they're
be.
saving us for. Like,
Yeah.
deprive them a little bit from the actual RuPaul experience, and then season 11, they're going to wow us.
And I can't,
Yeah.
I mean, I love the mini challenges, and there's still one challenge in the All-Star season that we will not speak of, when they had to like go on the streets and like dress in drag and like talk to the people on the streets with these like ice cream carts. Do you guys
What?
remember
I
that?
don't. What?
Was it All Stars 1?
It was the first All-Stars.
Well,
see
we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
You
Remember,
guys-
Latrice said it does not count. Latrice said it does not count, so we're not
Oh
counting
my
it.
gosh, I will never
It's
forget
like-
this. It was like Raven on the street in like this like giant wig with
Yeah.
an ice cream
Pink
cart.
hair. She had a big pink
Yes.
afro puff.
And
Yeah.
like stuff like that that's so like impromptu and crazy, like just made me laugh. And we're getting into a point where it feels like they need to do something to make us go, wow, like when they did that, when they had all four come back and do the lip sync challenge. Like that was a moment that really wowed us.
Right.
Well, I think the finale is going to definitely wow
Yeah,
us.
I
From what
hope
I've
so.
seen, the little clip that they show, the teaser,
I hope so.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
y'all better bring it this
Well,
time. 'Cause
and I remember season 3 All Stars. I think the finale challenge was one of my favorites
Yeah,
as
I
well.
liked it.
I just like.
Because that season was such a letdown too.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, she's here.
For those who
She's
don't
in the
know,
house.
Shangela is in the house.
She's
She's doing
hiding
another
somewhere.
interview, not with us right now.
That's why I thought the knock on the door was Shangela
I
crashing
know.
our show.
I was
like,
ready to bring her in too. Oh, well. We'll see.
Maybe next time.
yeah, we'll look at
Fans of the week. We have quite a few fans of the week. If you
Yes.
didn't get fan of the week this time, you will probably
Probably
get
get it.
fan of the week next time.
Next
I'm just like, I don't want to shout out like so many people in one lump sum, but please keep commenting
And
on
by
iTunes and you
probably
will
she
get a
means
shout
really.
out. Yeah, I mean for real. If you
Yeah.
comment on iTunes, you
I
will
say
get it.
thank you guys so much because you
Yes.
did exactly what we asked, and you went on and you wrote us 5-star reviews on iTunes, and that means so much to us. Thank you, thank you, thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
We really do appreciate it, even
So-
if you hate me.
We have Sizemore Nick, who said they love our show. We have Cleveland Chick, who is from Kuwait, which did confuse me because it was Cleveland Chick, who is from Kuwait.
She was probably born in
So
Cleveland.
maybe
Very
you were,
near.
or you were born in Kuwait and then went to Cleveland, then liked it and
Or
came
maybe
back.
Cleveland's pronounced Kuwait.
It's kind of like Kuwait. I
It
grew
was
up,
fun. It was
I
a
grew
fun
up near
mystery.
Cleveland in Lorain, Ohio. There's a fun fact for you.
And then there's Ricky Joey, who said we have amazing commentary, and Miss Monique, who said love you guys. And I'm assuming that's not
Monique
the real.
If Monique Heart,
Not
she's going to
Monique
be
Heart.
like, F you.
But it would be nice. It would be nice if it was.
It's like,
but it would
screw
be-
you guys. My napkin outfit was stellar.
Brown cow stunning.
And then from YouTube, don't want to cut out the love from YouTube, but Rose Edmond actually came over to our show from watching Ollie on another show. So that was cool.
Oh, take a shirt on.
Then there's Demi Damon, 1982. Captain Him, I think. I can't read my own handwriting, from Belgium. And then there's Eric in the World, who started watching AfterBuzz in season 4, which is actually when I started doing the Drag Race show. So that was cool. I felt like it was a long time watch buddy.
It's a reunion.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, Mark, do you have a quote of the week?
I do. I have a quote of the week, and I have a runner-up for quote of the week because there was two things that were said by the same person, by the way.
Okay.
The runner-up goes to Naomi, when she came in the room and said, "Save a horse, ride a hillbilly." That made me laugh out loud. As I guess an honorary hillbilly, I will take that. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, but my quote of the week has to, hands down, go to Naomi for the very beginning of the episode. What's fair? Life's not fair. Get used
Thank you.
to it.
Thank you.
I like how she enunciates.
I know. It was very...
And her
stared
new
at her
lips, though. The
Yeah.
new lips.
I'm staring at her lips. Yeah.
The vocal fry, it was beautiful.
I have to say, and I haven't said this before, but I'm kind of crushing on Naomi this season.
Oh, I've seen
where
this
have you
picture of
been?
her.
Where have you been?
Just and never really before, but I don't know. There's something about it. I don't know. Just because of her attitude, maybe it's kind of given me life. So yeah.
I saw this picture of her wearing neon like underwear panty looking things,
Oh.
and she was hung like a mother tucking baseball bat.
Super.
So the lyrics that she put in her song are true. I was like,
We have to wrap soon, but for our quick, I'm going to do news and gossip and then meme queen really quick.
Yes.
And then next week, Ollie will have a new segment.
yay.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So Ronnie has been doing segments for American Latino TV. It's on KCAL9 here in
Yes.
California, but you can go to AmericanLatinoTV.com. He has he has a clip with Cesar Valentino and with Jonathan Fernandez. So there's a lot of Latino LGBTQ figures that he's done some interviews with. They're really cool, so check them out. And then Meme Queen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Meme Queen. So y'all have been sending me DMs all week long about your favorite memes, and I had to just pick one that stood out for me. And this one has to go to RuPaul's Drag Race family, and it says, oh, this is a Reddit post. When someone says to win All Stars, you have to be blonde. And it's a picture of Monet as her blonde and mouse. And there's also another one, World of Wonder, saying, wait, I can explain. And it's RuPaul saying, you're making $500,000 and only giving me $30,000. And then there's a picture of Michelle, $30,000. I'm only getting $1,000. And then there's Roxy Andrews crying because of the bus stop. And it says, you guys are getting paid.
Oh, no. Damn.
So nothing you says matter unless that camera's rolling, okay?
So if you have any memes, please send them to
Please send them to
Jayla
me.
so we can
Jayla.
feature
I'll have-
them in our Meme
I
Queen
love it.
segment.
Send them on.
And then next week, you'll get to know what Ollie's new segment is.
Yeah, stay tuned for
Stay
that.
tuned for that.
So excited.
Quick, before we head out, just say, each person go down the line, say who you think's going to win again. I think it's going to be
Your
Monet. I'm
AfterBuzz
Team Monet.
TV predictions.
There we go.
I'm
Now
Team
go.
Monet.
Team Monet.
Can we pick two?
No, just
it's
one.
one.
Who do I want? Or who do I think should?
Who do
Just
you
who
want?
you want.
Latrice.
Okay,
Okay,
boo.
that's a nice save.
Boo.
I'm going to be Team Exchange.
Okay. Team Naomi, I don't care. Screw y'all. I
Life's
love
not
them.
fair.
Kenny told me he was Team Naomi too.
Thank you.
Oh, did
Thank
he?
you, Kenny.
Yeah, he told me that.
Kenny!
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm 123 Jackie B. You can find me on all platforms, 123 Jackie B.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lorraine Love, LORAYNE LOVE.
That's so fast. Nice tongue. My name is Jayla Rocks, and you can find me on Instagram at whoisJaylaRocks, 2X's3 if you're nasty.
Yes. And I'm Ollie Drennan. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ollie Drainer.
Bye, guys.
Love it.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.